Hi, Gail Foley here. Today is all about gratitude. You got gratitude? You know that commercial got milk always I just got to attach it to other things, and that's one of the things that I've attached to is got gratitude. I've learned, and I may be beating this to death because I talk about it a lot, but I've learned that gratitude just makes all sorts of things better in life. Today, for example, I am so grateful. We have a beautiful blue sky. It's fairly warm. The breeze is a breeze and not a violent wind. So I am so grateful for God's graciousness giving us this gorgeous, gorgeous day. So, when I write my gratitude items at the end of the day, I always write out 5 things that I'm grateful for. And like I tell people, it doesn't have to be something profound. It can be something as simple, wow, I'm glad I got teeth to brush tonight. Or I'm glad I've got fresh linens to put my head down on the pillow tonight. I'm grateful for having a bed to put my head down. We have a homeless situation here in our town, which most everyone is facing, and very, very sad description of someone actually dropping a 73-year-old woman off at a homeless shelter with her suitcases and her walker. We know there must be more behind that story than somebody suddenly just saying, okay, you can't live with us anymore, Mom. You're a crank, you're a crab, but you're causing problems. We're just going to drop you off of this homeless shelter. Very scary times. And so being grateful for the most tiniest of things is so important, because when you're grateful for something instead of complaining about something, you'll get that back into your life. I've seen it happen time and time again. Last night was the evening that I have a group meet. We meet the second Tuesday every month. It's called Women Connectors. It's by personal invitation only. We don't broadcast it out there to the World Wide Web. It's ladies that I meet in certain settings, or some of our members meet and invite. We want women of integrity, of compassion, women that want to help one another, women that care about other people, not just themselves. And it's an environment where they can come in and they can promote their business without competition, without envy or jealousy. We're just all there gathering together to help one another. And what we've done is every single month when we meet, we donate $10. And we have a caterer that brings our food. They're just incredible. They donate this delicious dinner every single month. So there's no cost to our meals. And so when we donate, then every quarter we decide what charity we're going to donate to. And just before Christmas, we had accumulated $300. And so our discussion was, who do we want to donate to that might need our funds more than anybody else? And so you've got tons of United Way organizations out there that they're out there, and like we have Dress for Success here, they have a fundraiser nonstop every week. Their needs are so massive that they have to, partner with this dress shop or partner with this thing. And they're very out there and very active. And so they're always getting funds. We have, Boy Scouts. We have Girl Scouts. We have what's the partners with the kids. So we have that, Big Brothers, Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Whoa! So we have those organizations. We have Salvation Army. We have Angels for the Trees. So at Christmas time, you have a lot of publicity about a lot of organizations. And one of our ladies said, why don't we donate to an organization that a lot of people don't talk about or hear about a lot? And that was the Women's Crisis Center. Unfortunately, and I'm not going into this story very much, but it's for abusive women, for domestic violence. I have been a victim of spousal abuse, and it is a very scary, scary place to be. I was young, I was strong, I had family. I was able to get out very early on, very quickly, before it damaged my kids or damaged me in a major way. A lot of ladies, a lot of women out there don't know they have an avenue of escape. They don't know that there's people holding their hand, holding out their hands and saying, come here, we can help you. But for those women that do find a way out, they have to have someplace to go. They have to have a safe house. They have to have a support group. They have to have people that will help them break the cycle, keep them safe, keep their kids safe. And so when she brought that up, it was a unanimous decision among the members that that was going to be the organization that we were going to donate to. So we sent our check of $300 to the Women's Crisis Center. And I created a big letter saying we were so excited to be able to donate to their cause, hoping to help as many women as we possibly could. And it was coming from the Women's Connectors. Well, lo and behold, a couple weeks later, I get a thank you. Oh, no. I didn't do it. Our group did it. So the name on the letter, this executive director's name on the letter, looked very familiar. And so I thought, I'm just going to call this person and let them know that it's not from me, just because the check was made out from me, because I put the funds in a personal account that I have. And so when I called her, I said to her, I said, your name is so familiar. Well, I had met her the year before at a networking event, and she had asked about Christmas cards, and so I'd been in touch with her and what have you. And she had recently become the executive director of the Women's Crisis Center. So we had this great conversation. I said, I just wanted you to know, Angela, it was not from me, but from our group. She said, oh, I realized that. And she said, I did send you out, excuse me for my bass there. We did send you out a thank you letter to the entire group. And so I said, well, this is really awesome. How else can we help you? So she started listing all the things that they could use: clothes, toiletries, diapers, women's necessities. I mean, just a whole huge list. Canned goods, things I would never have thought of. So I asked her, I said, so what are you doing the second Tuesday of the month? Well, she couldn't make it to our January meeting. She came to our meeting last night. So in our group meeting every month, I used to award everybody with a door prize, because I don't know about you, but I absolutely hate going someplace, sitting there on the edge of my seat, just praying my ticket's called so I can win a door prize, and then feeling so let down when I didn't get it. So my meetings, everybody gets a door prize. So I used to buy these Dollar Tree gifts, just literally $1. They were pretty cool. And my daughter, being a professional organizer, brought hers back to me one day, and she says, Mama, this is really cute, but I really don't need it. Well, okay. So I thought about it and thought, maybe nobody else needs these little silly things that I pass out. So I opened it up to be a regifting white elephant or your product sample gift type of thing. And so we started doing that, and before your name is called and you go to the pile of gifts and you pick out your gift, before you can open that gift, you must share what you're grateful for that day. It's become a very, very powerful segment of our meeting. We've shared tears, we've shared laughter, insights to maybe something we haven't reflected on before. And so for last night's meeting, I told my ladies, I says, instead of us bringing a regifting item, let's bring something to donate to our group for the Women's Crisis Center. I wished I'd taken a picture of the piles of stuff these ladies contributed. We had bundles of toilet paper. We had diapers. We had styrofoam plates. We had bags of canned goods. We had bags of toiletries. I gave several brand new jeans away. I had undergrown, a purse, shoes. I mean, things that women leave their environments sometimes with absolutely nothing but the clothes on their back. They need everything. So it was absolutely blew my socks off when I saw these contributions, and people that couldn't make it to the meeting connected with someone and had them deliver their stuff. I got a call on Monday night, Gail, can I bring some stuff over right now? I can't make it to the meeting, but I want to contribute. It was fabulous. One of our guests, Mommy Movement Fitness, Tanya Wells, she has adopted the Women's Crisis Center as her philanthropy cause. And every single month, her group of ladies pick a certain item and they donate. So she couldn't wait to come to the meeting because she was going to meet the woman that helped disperse this. So last night was a fabulous meeting, and we learned a little bit more about the Women's Crisis Center and how it works and what are the internal things that go on and how those donations get distributed. So for example, if we distribute clothing and they don't have someone that has that size or that need right then, they actually have a thrift shop that they will turn around and make those clothes available to people, and those funds then go back into the Women's Crisis Center. So it's a really cool circle of how we can help. So when it came time to Angela's gratitude moment, because last night, even though we didn't do the regifting, I said I would really love for us to still have our gratitude moment. And so it was quite cool to see what happened with Angela. She's never been asked to reflect upon it, a gratitude in the atmosphere that we did last night. So it was very refreshing to hear her reflect back to us what that meant to her. We had another woman that said, you know what, I've just reflected on how I'm grateful for change because I had to take a step and change not too long ago, and because of that change, it's led me to this step and then to this step. But the overall theme that was running throughout everyone's gratitude was not only their spouses were very supportive and very grateful for the spouse, very grateful for our families, but the other thing that everyone was grateful for was no matter what they were doing, it was bringing them incredible relationships into their lives. And that's what my gratitude was because of the business I got into 7 years ago. I have the most incredible relationships in my life I would not have had I not taken a step, made a change, and gotten into a business that has rewarded me so many different ways. And last night's meeting, I got a little teary-eyed because I recently just received a thank you card in the mail. Now, this is what I preach all the time, is a simple thank you card can make someone's day. A simple thank you card can absolutely inspire someone. There's so much power behind thank you. People will feel thank you, they'll thank you, but they never truly express it in a way that that person really knows that they're grateful or that they appreciate you. So this thank you card was a complete surprise to me. It came out of the blue. It comes from our CEO, Cody Bateman. I am absolutely so thrilled to get a personal card from him. The organization is huge. I've been in it for 7 years. The company's been around about 7.5 and 8. So I know this man, and recently he was honored in Networking Times as their lifelong loyalty leader. And so I had this prompting to send him a card and congratulate him. It was quite an honor. This is the card I received yesterday. Gail, I wanted to take a moment to thank you for the card you sent to me. It is such an honor to be featured in Lifetime Loyalty Leadership for Networking Times. I am so grateful every day to be living my dreams surrounded by so many incredible people like you. Thank you for the difference you make each day. I am so grateful to have you in the Send Out Cards family. Signed by Cody. I get goosebumps, I got teary-eyed. Made my day, made my month, made my year. Because I sent a card congratulating someone. I have all these kind of stories. But my question to you is, are you reflecting every day? Not just once in a while, but every day. Are you stopping and actually honoring what you are grateful for? Are you keeping a gratitude journal? Are you jotting down every day what you're grateful for? It's not just about being up here. You gotta write it. Because when you write it, you absorb it. If you do this just before you go to bed, guess what? You're going to bed with gratitude in your heart, in your mind. If you do it the first thing you do when you wake up, you start your day off with gratitude. So I'm asking you today, I always ask you to pass on a smile. A smile is sending gratitude to somebody because you're grateful they're there for you to smile at. Do yourself a favor today. Take a moment and appreciate the things that you're grateful for. Stop looking at the stuff you don't have. Stop whining about what's miserable. Stop focusing on the traffic that's got you so locked up. Stop being mad at the boss. Start looking at the good stuff. Start focusing on that. You'll see a shift in your behavior. You'll see a shift in your attitude. And when that happens, guess what? You'll start attracting all that good stuff. All that fabulous, fabulous stuff you've been wanting into your life will start coming into your life because you're standing in gratitude. Take care. Have a fabulous, sunshiny day and pass on that smile. Take care. Bye-bye.